once you get it, you become addicted.
He made
Chasing that feeling.
Hey, yo.
Chasing that feeling damn near all my life.
So today's my last day in North Babylon. I was given the green light to move back in. Still got a lot of shit I gotta do though. Construction on my crib still going on. It's just I'll be able to stay in my room. That's what the whole thing was, is that I couldn't stay in my room because it was being occupied by people that needed it, or my family that needed it, because it's easier to for one person to move instead of like 3 or 4 people to move. So it's just beneficial. So I'm official. Just want to say that I'm official. And when y'all go watch that new video I dropped, y'all gonna see that gold 4K badge. And I ain't waste no motherfucking time, because guess what? This video right here is in 4K. So ready to kill that shit. I'm ready to have fun with this 4K. I'm gonna upgrade my Mac Pro. So I have more than one computer to do something with, instead of it just all focusing on one laptop. Because I got the Mac Air, and it's good, it's nifty, but I don't know if it's gonna be able to hold all the work that I'm gonna make it do. I mean, there's only one way to find out, but I need a plan B, which is going to be my MacBook Air. I'm going to talk to Hovel, and Hovel is going to upgrade the RAM to 32 gigs, because right now it's only at 16. I thought 16 was good. Well, it was good for the time, but because even the earlier shows of the podcast, they weren't 4K, they were all 1080. Like, that's what we were recording on. And I'll say one thing. Maybe Caesar's recording a 4K when he was doing his show, but a nigga was jealous. I was like, this nigga's face is so crystal clear, such good, amazing quality. And it's like, damn, I want that too. And I got it, I just didn't have a computer to process it. Now I got the computer to process it, so hopefully I look better. I'm gonna need 4K cameras now. I gotta go fucking do that shit again. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, so we were doing the podcast, right? And the only 4K quality camera, right, was the pan out shot out of us, because he had his Canons, right? So those were fucking dope. I like the way they look too. And then what do you call it? So 1080, his camera, 1080, my camera, and then the pan out was 4K because it was an iPhone. Fix this bullshit. Wait, oh, this is coming from. Oh, I got it. Yeah. So it was like the only real 4K quality was that last camera, but it didn't even fucking matter, because when we all edit it, it just formats to whatever the most one is, which was the 1080. So, yeah. I get it. I gotta turn that feature off. But, holy shit. Yeah, it was just dope. I like staying with my mom. I didn't know it was gonna be my last weekend with her, and I'm glad I spent it the way I spent it. I spent the last 2 days with her. The issue with me is that I'm not around. I'm never around. That's the biggest issue with me. My cousin Kevin, I've been out here for a month and 2 weeks. I only saw Kevin once. And he's like literally like 20 minutes away from my mom's crib. When I go back to Queens, it's back to like 45, 50 minutes, and that's a pain in the ass, bro. But I'm supposed to be linking up with him. I thought I was gonna have to the end of the weekend, I could have to the end of the weekend. It's just I don't want to be an annoyance. I don't want to be a burden or any of that shit. So that's why I'm trying to get out of there as fast as I can. And also, I know motherfuckers that go to hotels and they violate and shit like that. Only because it's not their home. You guys ever had that feeling like, yo, like, yeah, you're welcome here, but it's not your home. So, not that I was walking on eggshells. I didn't have to, but I still did. I'm like, this isn't my space. I couldn't be myself. I couldn't, like, just relax. I couldn't let go. Like, I was playing Call of Duty with my friends, and my brother goes, he's like, yo, ma, you don't be hearing this nigga screaming and cursing at night? And I'm like, she's like, no, he doesn't. And I'm like, I can't. Like, this is, I was like, when I'm home, that's my fucking house. I pay for shit in that house. I make all the goddamn noise I want in that fucking house. I'm like, this isn't my house, so I'm not gonna do all the shit that I normally do. But it was fun. It was fun chilling with my mom. She's been lit the last 2 days because we went to like a christening. First communion, that's what it was. Went to our first communion on Saturday with the family. And even them, they were like, hey man, it's weird seeing you here. I was like, I know. Because they expect my other brothers to go. My other brothers be pulling up. I don't. And then like, we went out to eat yesterday with my mom. And wow, I think I spent all day yesterday going places with my mom. It was cool. She met that TikTok guy. And she was like really excited for that. I was like, that's dope. I like that. And it makes me feel bad. Not to take any shine away from that nigga, but it's like I've been approached and I'm awkward. I'm like, he was very loving and embracing. He was hugging my mom. I was like, hey nigga, get off my mom, nigga. Hey bitch ass nigga. But he was very nice. He was warm and embracing. I guess he's been doing it for a long time, which is dope. And when he came to see me, I'm like, what up, nigga? Like, it wasn't the most warmest embrace. And I'm like, because I'm in the middle of like editing my shit. I'm like, all right, this is the logo. I want the logo to spin like this, but it has to spin perfectly with the sound effect that's going in the background. And then it has to do like a little flash phase. It was all these things I was trying to do. And I'm like, I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but I was like, yo, so I'm gathering all these people to help at the house so we can get everybody situated so I could come back home. So the asshole that never came, which is my sister, she calls me, and I was just in the middle of eating a pupusa because we was in a pupusaria in Brentwood. And I go grab my bottle to move it because it's right, I have my bottle on top of my phone. I grab my bottle to move it, and there was so much fucking grease in my hand that it slipped out my hand, and the lid was already, the top was already off, and it fell all over my lap, my shirt, my food. I'm like, great. Mostly on my food. So, here goes my mom, all geeked up. I'm like, God, which one of our cousins is this nigga? And she's like, this is my TikTok friend. And I was like laughing, and I was like, okay. I'm like doing something. I was like, I sound like such an asshole, bro. But it was too like, I'm doing something. I've been working on this logo for like the longest. I've been trying to get the last edit out for the longest. I recorded that like a week ago and I couldn't get it out. Every time I came home, I was like, yo, I was too tired. I didn't want to do anything. I felt like shit. So the funny thing right now, side tangent, is I went to my mom's house sick. And now I'm leaving the house sick. I'm like, isn't that fucking full circle? And yeah, my mom was like really happy. I was like, that's cool. And I'm like, it brought me back to that time I was at Rob's. Like, yo, you're the person that does this show. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, that's somebody else. It's not me. So gonna find a way to tag the guy too, because he helps out the community, and I like that. You gotta support people to help out the community, because I'm not doing shit with the community right now. When I up there, I'll help out the community, but as of right now, I can't do anything. I'm struggling to stay afloat with my damn self. Like at recording, bro. Like my show is taking such a hit for me not being home, and then it's like, do I just jump back in right into it this weekend? Like, do I just pretend like, oh hey guys, you know, funny thing. A month after the season beginning, I had to stop my show. It's asshole shit. Now that I think about it, that shit was funny. We started the show when COVID happened. Exactly when we went into lockdown. C's didn't think it was a real thing. I was like, alright. So I'm like, nigga, I got COVID. He's like, nigga, you better come in and record. Yo, he didn't even want to wait the fucking 14 days. I was 7 days in, the nigga had me at his house. Like, come on, son. Like, we're recording because we're doing all this shit. Like, we dropped all this money. Like, we're not doing this shit for nothing. So he did. I had to do like an apology video. Like, yo, my bad, I ain't recording because I don't feel well. I was like, great. And then he had like the other guy do the show. But my favorite show is with him. That's the artistic side of him, where like he did that show with all the special effects. When Liz turns into the dog, or the dog turns into Liz, some shit, whatever it was. Like Marley was there, she turned the thing. Like that's dope. That's dope. CC knows how to do all that shit. That's fire. I never had the chance to like pick it up. No, I'm lying to you. I never had the attention span to learn my full programming, because I know there's mad shit in the programming that I can do. Yeah, I don't really inspire, because it's like, all right, here, get the product out, get the product out, get the product out, get the product out. The product could be better. I know it can. And I'm focused on like, all right, get the product out. I want this out. I want this out and done. Start the next show. Start ready for the next show. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is a fucking train. And so far, my train has been delayed mad fucking times. And it's so annoying, bro. But I promise I'll get that together. I have one more thing to do in my room. That's my windows. I got 4 windows in my room. They all got to be changed. I don't know when they're doing that. I got to make sure everything's okay. I got to make sure. I got to make sure nothing interferes. I got to make sure nothing interferes with the show. It's gonna be more hard for me to do, but I got to figure it out. Because I got 4 windows, I got my cameras there, I got my recording equipment. I can't afford for that shit to get dusty. I can't afford for my cameras to get fucking smashed. Even though I got the GoPros and they record in 4K, but this camera right here is a pain in the ass. I love this camera, but it's a pain in the ass. Like, this is my go-to camera. This isn't even my most expensive camera. I'm not even recording on my most expensive camera. That's the crazy shit. And it's like, alright, I did the cool report. That was like a band-aid, but I was never able to do that shit again. Only because what it was is that my mom's husband, my mom's new husband, he works weird hours. So I think I gotta wake up at 4:30 in the morning. And it's like, all right, so he's waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work at 5:30, which I get it. And it's like, I didn't want to interrupt the things that were going on in their natural habitat. I didn't want to bring nobody out of anything. Like, I really made myself like a ghost. Like, I was really out of sight, out of mind. And when I'm there, it's like, hey, all right, let me get back in here. So you guys can do whatever couples do and shit like that. Like watch TV, watch the news, clip coupons and shit like that. So, but it was nice chilling with my mom. I gotta go back, pick up the rest of my things, and then she's not loud as hell. And then I can say goodbye to her. But before I do all that shit, I gotta go to CVS and make a picture of myself. Because as I mentioned on the last entry that I did, not the vlog, it's something else. It's called Disposable. Where I'm just gonna talk about like niche things. It's not gonna be consistent. It's just gonna be every now and then when I feel something like the way I felt. It's like, all right, let's go in up there. It's like a diary entry. But yeah. So tonight I'll get the rest of my belongings. I have a lot of clothes, man. I gotta go home, change my clothes out because summer's here-ish. I gotta figure all this shit out, man. It's Monday. Start recording. I don't know. I gotta figure out a recording date again. And take it from there. And I'm almost at work. I'll be back. I gotta focus on this portion. Peace. I hear this. Now, imagine that on a foggy, rainy, dark fucking day. Terrifying. Super terrifying. So I'll be here half asleep and I hear that shit. Scares the fuck out of me. Hurry up, you fucking zombie. I don't know what it is when you get older, people that smoke, and they go in there asking for their cigarettes, they be shaky as fuck, bro. Hit that nigga. Niggas like cutting through the 7-Eleven and they have an attitude when you're trying to back out of there, out of your parking spot. This puss ass hoe fucking did that to run to the BJ's gas to put in this G35. It's gonna break down pretty soon. Puss ass niggas, but yeah. That sounds fucking terrifying, bro. Super terrifying. Like I can barely hear it from my job. I'm only like a mile away from it, maybe a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile. But at the 7-Eleven, that shit is like right next to it, son. So that shit is loud as fuck. It's my nurse. It's Nurse Appreciation Week. And I don't know what I should do for my nurses. What do you get, like... Yeah, I don't know what to get them. I'm not giving them gift cards or money, I know that much. They make way more than I do, so I'm not putting myself into debt for them. I got 3 new nurses, 3 old nurses, 2 per diem. It's $100 if I do $10 a person for a gift card. No. So let's see. I'll get them a doily. What do girls like that's cheap? Bitch ass niggas always in my parking spot. Go park your car in the sun like you guys used to do. They want to park here because it's warm. Nah, it don't work that way, nigga. I feel like I hit something. But yeah. fucking actually hot as shit. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep my AC on, have my windows open. Fucking figure this shit out. Anywhere, we're right here. It's Gabba's birthday. I'm not a fan of writing happy birthday on the parents' status because those kids will never see it. Like, would you really care? Like, you know, I don't get the logic behind it. Like, people that say happy birthday. They're like, oh, happy birthday to your kid. Like, do you really think they show them, like, yo, that's supposed to say happy birthday? I don't think so. Maybe I'm different. I don't do that shit. Alright, I'm gonna eat my food. I'll be back. Here, right there. How long you guys gonna be here for?
Huh?
You guys are only here for when they do shows?
No, we here Wednesday through follow us on Instagram Wednesday through Sunday.
Cool. Wednesday through Sunday. What's it like? Late afternoon? Like,
yeah, late afternoon. After 6
right.
to like midnight, and Saturday we'll hopefully to be here till 3. Cause last Saturday we're here till 3 in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Last weekend I got this. Yup. So I'm back in Queens. I couldn't eat at La Familia Chimichurri, but I am going to eat it now. So let me show you another place. They just opened up. They're like a food truck that's gonna be in Westbury, and I was supposed to try this. They came around Bachata Fest, which is last week Saturday, so I wanted to go try them out, but I didn't get the chance to pull up. But right when I was leaving work, they were there. Cash only, guys. I made the mistake. The guy was nice enough to let me sell him. His name is Christian with a K. And let's see. Let's do an unpacking. Let's do an unpacking. All right, so. All right, it's Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a whole avocado. Oh. I'm about to tear this shit up. Totally just interrupted my shot. Alright, so this is me. The food. I like how the block just got busy, got packed. I'm trying to stuff my face and look like a fat ass. Can never go wrong with steak, son. Steak is king. Got the rice. Tostone. This one got some sweetness to it. Wait. That's really fucking delicious. But why is it delicious? Not why, but what just gave it that flavor just now? What isn't that? That's interesting. Avocado. Son, go try them out. This is bussin'. That's that shit, rosé. It goes cross-eyed. Bussin'. Oh my god. If only I ate this when it was warm. This is delicious fucking cold. Oh my god. Go check them out. I'm gonna finish this. I'll be back with some more randomness, but Kitty cat, what's up? You see the cat? Nah, so I ain't sharing with you. You gotta take a walk. I'm about to get jumped by a cat. Alright, you back. I don't think you guys can properly see him. It's a horny ass bird. I was eating my food and the stray cat came along and I gave him some of my steak. And I'm like, oh my god, this is the most sweetest cat in the world. And then another cat came. And he looked at the other cat like, I'll fucking kill you, you piece of shit. And I'm like, I have enough food to feed the both of you. And the first cat wasn't trying to hear that. I gave him like half my steak, both of them. And then he went to go fight him. Did he eat the steak? Yeah, he ate the steak. Both of them got steak. Great. Something's in there contemplating. Horny ass. He's on top of that house and there's a bird in this tree over here. He's like, hey yo ma, pull up. Got the free crib. She's like, no nigga. I see people clearly in the house. He's like, yo, stop playing. My neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Damn, she throwing the ass at him. Look at her. You hear her? My son got bars. Yep. So, Theo'S Vons was at my job today. Well, I work right next to the theater. And they make an announcement. And there's a show. Hey man, if you work here, park closer to the building so we could make space for the audience covers. All right, cool. In front of my building, we have 6 spots reserved for nurses in case they need to come into the building real fast and get their supplies. These dickheads sold our nursing spots. Not the building, the fucking function. Sold the nursing spots. So I come out, I'm blocked by mad people. And I'm like, hey yo, what's up? What's going on here? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, you guys can't park here, the nurses. He's like, yeah, the nurses can park downstairs. Excuse me? Yeah, the nurse, where? I was like, you filled up the whole parking lot. Where are they gonna park? And I'm like, he's like, well, they left already. I was like, all right, cool, we can tow them. Wait. Tow the cars. I'm looking at the security guard like, do your job. Tow the cars. I was like, I got 3 of my nurses coming in today to pick up their bags in 20 minutes, and they're not gonna deal with having to go in. And my nurses work all the way in Suffolk. The security guard's looking at me. I was like, call Mal. Tell them 5 cars up here are parked illegally. Tow them motherfuckers. And it also becomes a risk because they're blocking my way out of the building. So to go into that parking lot, there's only one way in, one way out. That's really fucking dangerous if you ask me. But that's the design. So they're cutting through the little driveway of my building, and they're blocking me. So I'm like, yo, stop this shit so I can get out. Tow these fucking cars. I was like, wait, we can figure this out. And I'm like, we already tried that. You tried to give me lip. I was like, I understand you're a worker, so call your boss and tell him you park cars illegally on this building. And I was like, if I want to be an even bigger dickhead, I'll go call the building next to me because I know the owner. I'm like, yo, they're parking cars illegally in your lot too. And then I'll call the Raleigh dealership that parks their Beamers in that lot. Yo, they're illegally parking their $2,500 cars next to your 90 grand cars. Buzz, if you're watching this, like, you should probably hit up Raleigh, BMW, and Jeep Westbury, because those cars are dead ass getting damaged out there. People be drinking, they be throwing their drinks, they be throwing their bottles, they be fucking out there. There a reason you can't stay in your lane, dickhead? Fucking morons. I'm like, yo, move these. And I'm like, that Corvette, that little Corvette, you're gonna fuck up that Corvette. And they're gonna sue the fuck out of you. Because you told them, you took your little wand. It was like, right there, right there. That shit was so funny, son. And I'm like, this is the Theo'S Vons crowd. Not one person my color. Not one. And I felt bad for the chimichurri truck, because I'm like, you're not gonna get no business right away, so it's gonna be dead for a couple of hours. And then when all these pigmentally challenged people are done, they're gonna eat the fuck out of your food. And you know what's funny? Small world. The owner of the chimichurri truck is my homegirl's brother. I was like, yo, just the way shit works. Life moves mysteriously. Because I was looking at the last name, I was like, yo, this last name sounds familiar. It wasn't like a regular name like Smith or something. I'm like, alright. Found out, like, yo, that's my brother. I was like, that motherfucker cook, son. Killing that shit. Also, I'm talking to you guys right now to see how my voice is gonna do, because I wanted to record tonight. And I'm losing my voice. Just having this brief ass conversation with you guys. And I don't want to record bad quality. So I'm gonna wait another day to see how I feel, and then I'll drop an episode. But yeah. Fucking people are funny. I'm like, we're not doing all of this for Theo'S Vons, alright? Fucking white people were going crazy. They're looking at me like, you're here to see Theo too? I was like, nigga, get the fuck out my way. I look like I'm here to see Theo'S Vons. I was like, give me Andrew Santino. Give me Chrissy DeStefano. Give me somebody but that nigga. I mean, he's funny, but I'm not really his market. But fucking jokes. I'll be back. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. God. Hey, sit down. No, dog's gotta sit there and ponder. Roxy. This is like a new company. This is the second time like I've seen this truck.
I always see this truck here at Union.
I saw this truck the other day at around the house. Show you one of them? much. Can I also get a chocolate dip? What the hell brought Arby's to the garbage, to the park? Vic. And a rainbow waffle cone. I think that's what let's get that guy first. Jess?
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
How much?
20. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Have a good night. Hey yo. You guys see it? You guys see it? I made this yesterday. The one of one black on light black. I had to create it. I had an idea. It came to me in my dream. I was originally gonna do all black on black, which I'm still might do. The all black on black, and then this one, and an orange one. And I need one more color. I'll figure it out. And this shit looks fire. I've been behind on my vlogs. This whole renovation thing is taking a toll on my recording, editing, and all these things. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Still sick. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully I could get more things out for you. Episode 74 is already written. Everything's done. Because I couldn't record it last week, I gotta get rid of the whole cool report section and come up with a whole new cool report section. And I had a great cool report section that I can no longer use, and that's what sucks when it's a show that has to be done the week of, or else a portion of your show can't be used anymore. But I'll figure it out. Where are my topics for the cool report? The new immigration law, I want to speak on that. Trump found guilty, I gotta get rid of that. The new immigration law, I could probably still speak on, because it takes place July 1st. Trump being found guilty, I can't talk about that no more. George Santos facing 13 felony counts, I wanted to talk about that, can't talk about that no more. So, yeah. What else can I talk about? Yeah, talk about. Doesn't have the space. So hopefully maybe in a week, by next week, there's progress and I could go back to recording. I'm back in Queens. Everybody's living on top of each other. It's just anarchy. But I'm gonna figure it out. So I'll be back. Hey yo. Turn the heat. It is actually 78 degrees.
It's gonna warm up a little bit, and I want to shout out to all those people that are getting it out.
My bad, it's been a while since I've vlogged back then. I had the time to even turn this on. There's a lot going on, but that's beyond you guys. You guys don't care. You guys are here to see what I gotta say. know what's a wild experience? When there's a guy trying to talk to a Spanish person and they're having a hard time communicating because of the language barrier, and they look at you and they go, "Hey Jose, can you speak Spanish?" No, I can't. Sorry, that's crazy. And like they both look at me like, it is like the most funniest shit ever. But what he was asking her to do was eventually gonna get done. It was like, all right, it's gonna happen no matter what. But now I see why he was in the pickle to tell her to go do her job. And the reason is there's a whole construction site. I think I showed it before in my video that they're doing here. I don't know if I mentioned it. I brought it up in conversation. And basically it was my people doing this job here. Digging the hole, in the trenches, getting dirty, in the hot beaming sun. And then all the higher ups, the Blanquitos came. They were like, yeah, they're patting each other in the fucking back and shit like that. And it's like, you guys didn't do anything. You guys delegated. Like, hey, can you do this? And then shit got built. Kind of irritated me. Because this country has an immigration problem. Now, I'm not saying like, yo, we should take our taxes and do this shit. I think we should figure something out. I think there's many ways we could go about this. And like even today, like, hey, Jose, do you speak Spanish? And it's like, all right, whatever, son. And the reason I can Google Translate, I can help conversate, but I don't speak Spanish at work. Because a year or two ago, I was told I couldn't speak Spanish. I had this Dominican chick helping me learn Spanish. Me and her were conversating every back in day. And certain people in there didn't like that she was speaking to me in Spanish. They thought we were talking about them. And it's like, no, how was your day? How's it going? How's the family? Things like that. And it was like, so I got approached and the supervisor was like, yo, you can't speak Spanish here. I bet. Now I'm in a position where I have to speak Spanish and I won't speak Spanish. You're going to have to come out your pockets to get me to speak Spanish now. Also, I didn't get hired here to speak Spanish. So that was like a whole other thing. But immigration is the topic. There's a bunch of, I was on the news. I love being on Long Island because they always got the news on. That's like channel 1 for them, but it's channel 11 is like channel 1 for them. But it's like, all right, but it's like entitled people here complaining. They're like, I don't want the immigrants coming here and me paying taxes. And it's like, okay, I get the taxes part. Inflation's fucking crazy right now. And then it's like, I hear other immigrants that, oh, I did it the proper way. Really? What's the proper way? What's the proper way? What opportunities were you given that they weren't given? Like, how could somebody say that when they could get to their consulate so easy to come over here? I'm like, where's the consulate in Nogales, Chihuahua, and all these other fucking places? That's just Mexico. That's not even the other countries. Or like, you know what? Let's get out of South America and Mexico. What about the Philippines? Certain places in Russia, certain places like the Ukraine, a lot of them are getting passes because they're seeking asylum and refuge and shit like that. Like the list goes on and on and on. But we're only okay with a certain group of people coming here. And that's always been my problem that I had with this country. Like those goddamn frostbacks, get them the fucking, get Drake the fuck out of here and stop. But yeah, it was just interesting. And I don't think America's really ready for us to get rid of the immigrants. I don't think you guys get, like, I'm talking beyond. Everybody goes, well, who's gonna cut your grass? We're beyond that, all right? We just don't cut grass anymore. And it's like, a lot of these immigrants, yeah, they come here, they work for a cheaper price, but your beef should be with contractors, like the people hiring them, not the actual immigrants. I'm like, you should be looking at the company funny, not the fucking people that are just trying to find a way. And then it's like, All right. We should. Dude, bro, I thought you left. That's one of my nurses. He's just fucking gone. But we should. I think immigrants should just stop working. I say for a day. I think immigrants not working for a day in America would send shit to a halt. So much things would stop. Your produce. Motherfuckers is complaining about eggs, egg prices, and lettuce prices, and all these other prices. You know those guys get paid by the field, not by the hour, the field. Like, imagine picking a whole football field of produce and like, here goes $12. You'll be sick. And it's like, I think for people to understand this, for people that are complaining the most, all right, man, let immigrants stop working for a day and shit will come to a halt. Shit would just stop. Shit would just... And then it's like a lot of y'all don't even really try to like to know some of them. Some of them have like, some of them are really here to work. They're trying to fucking take care of their family, handle business. I saw one today. My son was doing like what's that shit called? He was hanging up drywall. Oh man, he had to be like 60, in the 60s, hanging up drywall. My son came there. He had his little briefcase and he's ready to work. And I got a glance in the briefcase. My son had his food ready. My son's ready to work, take his lunch, finish the job, be out. I could tell you, being an American worker, working in an office, that we fuck around a lot. and like I'm under this cloud too. Like, yeah, we fuck around a lot. Like that I'll tell you, that 9 o'clock stride to me, all right, I gotta get here at 9 o'clock. That's not in me. And that's not in a lot of people that work in there either no more. That's just a dub. Like a lot of things that people from the older generation had, their values and shit like to take care of. My generation, I feel like we don't do it like that no more. We don't care. We're not dedicated to the job like our past generation was. Like those, they were like very, I gotta go, the system falls apart without me. Like, I don't think so. It's like, we're like, all right, we'll just find something else. Work ethic is different here now. Like this nurse that's leaving that I'm staring at, he's technically gone for, this is his last week. I think his last day's Friday. And he just has to finish up my paperwork. I had to deal with him. He's a nice guy, but he's somebody that's like, all right, he's over it. He's done. Like he's just wants to be out of this place and just go figure out what he's gonna do. He's probably looking at me right now because he sees his camera. He's like, great, another influencer. And I don't think I'm an influencer. If I have influence in you, that's not a good thing. But yeah, I think with this immigration shit, I think if they come to a halt, it'll be some shit. If they completely stop for like a week or two, watch the price of everything going up. Everything's going up. And that's just really the way this system is set up to be. And I can't blame the people that are finding a way, but I can blame the company that's giving them the way. That makes more sense than going after the immigrants. Now, we're not going to sit here and lie to you and be like, oh, there's good immigrants. They're all good immigrants. Not every immigrant is good. A lot of immigrants do come here for a handout. A lot of immigrants do come here with bad reputations, as Donald Trump would call them, bad hombres, and I get that. But that's in every group. So yeah, this all thought process stemmed off me being asked if I could speak Spanish. And the lady running, the 50-year-old lady running to go move boxes that could be taken out in 10 or 20 minutes. It didn't have to be done away. And the reason I'm bringing it up because I'm looking at the assholes. They're back in here again, and they're all patting each other in the back. Like, yeah, we did it. Did what? And I get it. Somebody has to come up with the idea, the dream, to put shit. But that doesn't mean nothing if you can't put it into motion your goddamn self. And if you're not being in the dirt, then it's like, did you really do it? Did you really put your best foot forward? But That's just me. So I will be, I'll show you my hat. I will be ending this vlog now. I don't even know what's on it. This is 2 weeks of vlogging, but I didn't get to vlog a lot, so hopefully it's entertaining. I was 2 weeks behind on the other vlog. That other vlog that I just dropped is 2 weeks old. And let's see what this one is. Today's Genesis' last day. I got her some flowers, I got her some candy, and I won't be seeing her ever again probably, because that's the way it works. And let's see. And she has like my information, so let's see. But alright, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Please continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, view is important. And hopefully in a week or two I could go back to recording the podcast. I had the podcast recorded, guys, and then fucking snag hit. Very upset, but as I said, can't cry over spilt milk. So I'll be back. Peace out.
Saw a woman psychiatrist, and she said I was OCD, one cool dude, and she understands the way I think